Welcome to Fearless and Focused. I'm Brooke.
And I'm Casey.
And we're here to share bold stories, real talk,
and strategies to help you push past fear and level up.
Let's get fearless and focused. Tell us a little bit about after. I think Casey and I talked, and she mentioned the courts. You didn't actually go to court, right?
No, yeah. So immediately after, the cops come and it's just so interesting. I think it was probably pretty clear that it was self-defense. And then they had the call from 12 hours prior that somebody broke in. And he had this trucker hat that fell off when he bent me over the couch. So I had this piece of evidence to give them from the first event. But even when they got there, I'd be curious to talk to the police officers and detectives now, like what it was like showing up to the scene and what they thought. But I was so terrified this guy was going to crawl back up to life and start attacking us. And so was my husband, because so many things had failed up until the point of having to stab him. And so even when they come into the house, they've got their guns drawn. And I'm the one that just did what I did. And I'm like, point your gun on the guy, what are you doing? And so I think it was pretty clear how Kyle and I were reacting, that this was total self-defense. But what immediately happened is detectives come and we were sectioned off. We had to eventually give statements. And even when the detective pulled me into her car, and I share this in the book, as I'm put in the front seat. And so I'm never handcuffed. I'm treated with such kindness and respect that it didn't ever occur to either of us that we were technically arrested for murder. Even when she's reading me my rights, she was like, so I have to just go through protocol. I'm going to read you your rights. And then I share about how she then after pulls out her business card and asks me to write down a book that she wants me to read, which is the book, The Gift of Fear. And so she's giving me help and support and advice in this moment. And so we were so taken care of, which was so, I don't even know the words to explain, just truly has meant the world to us. But yeah, from there, we had to go to the hospital because we had open wounds and there was a lot of blood. And so we were exposed to potential infectious disease, which I didn't even think about. And that terrified me. This guy he smelled like nothing like I've ever smelled in my life before. And so I was like, oh my gosh, he probably has something. That feels really judgmental to say, but he was just so dirty and so disgusting and so petrifying. Right. And then we had to figure out where to live, and we moved in with Kyle's parents. We slept in their bedroom for 3 months. And the detective would basically just call and check in. She'd come over, she'd give us updates, and we never had to go to court. She did whatever she did on her side to basically make sure it was never on our record. Because, and I don't know the word, I think we talked about this before, but if she didn't do what she did, we would still have to go to court and plead guilty. And so if I had an application, I'd have to say, yes, I've been charged with a felony, but no, I'm not guilty, which that would be awful. So, it kind of just fell away because it was so obvious, with the evidence that it was total self-defense.
Thanks for tuning in to Fearless and Focused. Remember, success is not about being perfect. It's about showing up, staying bold, and taking action.
If you love this episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who could use a little inspiration.
Keep chasing your dreams, staying fearless, and keeping your focus strong.
Until the next time, stay
fearless and focused.